Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this evening? 2/12/19. Wow, February 12th. 2 days to Valentine's Day, guys. Better suck up and get all that candy and stuff to your sweeties, lest you be sleeping out on the front porch or out in the snow or in your car or whatever other punishment they dish out because we fail to meet whatever societal expectations there are of guys these days. So there's a dog's butt for you. Oh man, great day today, great day today. Early, got up early this morning. My God, it was early. Got up early, took Lily for her walk, and got back to the boat. It was still dark when we got back to the boat. Got my stuff organized, jumped in the dinghy, went back over to the dock, met my good buddy Lee, and Lee and I went for a nice long drive today. Had breakfast out. That was really pleasant. Hey, Marie, how you doing? Had breakfast out, which was nice. Hey, Steve Garrity, how are you? And went down and filmed and took pictures of my new listing that I have. So we were down there shooting photographs and taking pictures and doing all of that kind of stuff, you know, that you got to do as a realtor. Drove all the way back up here. Got back here, it was still only like 10:30 by the time we got back. I mean, I made really good time getting everything done. Got back here, uploaded all the photos, downloaded the video. I haven't worked on the editing the video yet. Got all that stuff done. And then ran over and played Mexican train dominoes. My favorite distraction of the week, actually, is having fun on Tuesdays playing Mexican train dominoes. So we had a pretty good game. I got my butt beat. I got my butt kicked today. My friend Paul, who was sitting to my left, kicked my butt today, which is fine. I came in second out of 5. I think that's pretty good. But he kicked my butt. I was doing pretty good. Then I got stuck with one hand. I got stuck with 102 points in one hand. So really nailed me. If it hadn't been for that hand, I'd have done fine. But, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Anyhow, back here to the boat and dealing with stuff, and then in the midst all of that, during all of that stuff today, while en route coming back from taking pictures and video of the boat, I got a text message from a realtor saying, "Oh, can I go show that property?" I'm like, "Well, of course you can show that property. I just hung a lockbox on the door, put the key in it, you know, the coded key, so she can go there and access the key and show the house." And so, in fact, I'm waiting for some feedback from her. I told her to make an offer if they were interested, and I haven't heard back from her yet. So, hopefully, we'll see. And then I got another a phone call, I don't know, an hour or 2 ago, whatever, while I was playing dominoes. I just returned it, and I've got another showing tomorrow. So, I guess my new listing that I got is a pretty hot commodity. A lot of people are interested in it. Actually, for the location that it is in, it's very well priced. I mean, the house needs some work, as all houses do, but it's really priced substantially below the market average for that area, and so that's going to garner a lot of attention. Still an astronomically priced house, but still cheap for that location. So anyhow, cheers to you. Oh, and I got back here in time to run over and do a little quick mini provision. Bread, milk, and eggs. Well, no milk, but bread, eggs, butter. Bread, eggs, butter, and beer. Right? Beer, butter, bread, and eggs. 3 B's and E's. So, yeah, and I picked up some meats, but just a little minor provision today. I was out of butter, and I was out of eggs, and those 2 things were kind of critical. Kind of hard to do a good breakfast without butter and eggs. So, anyhow, I got those stocked back up. So that was kind of what we were doing. Ooh, he just whacked his boat. The guy over here in a little dinghy, he just went right by the back of that trawler, really bounced into it pretty hard. I don't know what that was all about. There's our sunset developing. Kind of pretty. Still snowing there. Oh man, pilot, I'm so sorry, brother. I'm sorry to hear that, but anyhow, hey Steve Garrity, hey Smoking, what's up? Hey Eddie, hey Andy, how you doing? Glad to see everybody here. So There's our sunset this evening as it's developing. Kind of pretty out there, kind of pretty. There's the dog. She's down there on Rosie. Tomorrow, bocce ball tomorrow, but we're not going to play bocce ball. It's going to rain tomorrow. Pretty high chance of rain. Although you wouldn't know it by the way the clouds are non-existent and the sun's setting tonight, but forecast is we're supposed to have a lot of rain tomorrow. So one of the reasons why I provisioned today. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on the phone a lot, returning phone calls, making phone calls, and getting another mail piece organized and ready to go out. So, but yeah, kind of excited. Lots of activity happening with my new listing. That's kind of exciting. I got more activity on that one listing than I have on all the rest of them combined. So that's kind of a cool thing. Hopefully something will happen here pretty quickly. Getting ready to rain again. Sick of all this rain. January, February suck, huh? Yeah, it is a cool sky, isn't it, Marie? Still having snow in here as well, about a foot on the ground. Oh joy. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to rub in the fact that it was 85 degrees here in Marathon, Florida. And there's a nice little gentle breeze blowing and the water's just beautiful. And dolphins were jumping around in the harbor last couple days. Just a beautiful sunny day today. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, won't you be mine? Anyhow, I had a good time playing Mexican train dominoes. It's sort of funny. I keep running into people that I have no idea who they are. I was at Publix today picking up some groceries, and this woman came over, and she's like, well, so who won at your table? And I was like, oh, well, Paul did. And I didn't recognize her, but apparently she was playing at one of the other tables and recognized me in there. And then I had another lady come over to me, go, oh, are you going to play bocce ball tomorrow? And I'm like, no bocce ball tomorrow. It's going to rain. So kind of weird. It's like all of a sudden I'm a minor celebrity, you know. So it's kind of interesting how all that stuff develops. Interesting. So anyhow, that's kind of what's going on there. Oh, we're going, I see. Okay. Yep, very cool. Okay. That was a realtor I've been talking to. Interesting. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just mildly distracted there for a minute. Sorry, taking care of stuff. Oh, you don't have to mow the snow. Oh, that's true. At least you guys aren't having to mow grass right now. So, no, I don't. But the pool is going to overflow. Yeah, all that rain, huh? I hear you, man. I hear you. All that rain's not very good. Makes everything rust and creates a problem. Oh, I gotta laugh. The trolls think it's so funny. Ha 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 ha. Always one step ahead of them. Always one step ahead. Anyhow, beautiful sunset here. Beautiful evening here in Buki Harbor. Business has been awesome today. Had fun playing Mexican train dominoes. Life's just a good thing, so. Life revolve around your every move. Yeah, I'm telling you, Marie, it really is. You know, I should do trash people press releases. Hey, I farted 2 minutes ago. I'm going to have a bowel movement in an hour. You know, because apparently they got nothing better to do but wait around with bated breath to see whatever I'm going to say or do next. Unbelievable. That is a cool looking sky, though. I got to admit, that is a kind of a... Lily, get. Do not be hanging out right there. All right, fine. Get down there on the dinghy. That is a beautiful, beautiful sky, isn't it? Just awesome. Just awesome. How cool is that, huh? Very nice. Very nice indeed. All 8 of them. Oh, it's all right, Andy. I hear you, but there's nothing they're going to do that's going to affect me in any way whatsoever as far as my business is concerned. They are but a little minor irritation at this point. I have found that I always stay a couple steps ahead of them, so they play their games. All they're doing is wasting their time. In the meantime, I am marching forward and having great success at what I'm doing, and that's all that matters. That's absolutely all that matters. So, but we've wasted enough breath on them. Look at that beautiful sunset. Isn't that kind of spectacular out there? That sun's behind that big cloud. It's just radiating up through all that stuff, and then you see a little bit of that red color coming down below. Tell you, man, hanging out here on the back of the boat, drinking a beer, enjoying this weather, sitting here in shorts and t-shirt. I'm sorry all you guys are freezing your bippies off and getting lots of snow. It's not my fault, guys. Don't get mad at me. But, man, I am not missing Alaska today. I am not missing Montana today. I am enjoying this right now, absolutely. Yeah, I hear you guys. Yeah, pilot's right, all 8 of them. They're really, I mean, there's just hardly anybody is worrying about it. There's just, you know, a couple or 3 of them that are still, you know, can't seem to live without me. I mean, you know, it does kind of give a guy sort of a warm, fuzzy feeling. I know there's that many people out there whose lives revolve around mine, you know. I mean, I could almost, I wonder if I could deduct them for tax purposes. You know, call them are they are they like having a kids? Are they, can I deduct them? I don't know. You know, are they dependents? They certainly are dependent, aren't they? Maybe I should make them deductible. I have to talk to my accountant about that. Get a tax break on all the trash people. Now that would be an interesting thing. That's something the government should do. I mean, if they're going to allow these guys to exist as much as they do, they should make them at least tax deductible. Yeah, they make them tax deductible. I may try to foster more of them. I may try to make more of them. Get to write them off. I have not heard, Marie. Have not heard anything further on Gypsy today. Nothing different than what I reported last night. You know, she's in recovery, but that's about the extent of where things are at with her. So. So I can't really help you there. So, boy, isn't that just beautiful out there? Just gorgeous. Yeah, I'm digging that a lot. That's pretty cool. I don't know why my camera seems like it keeps adjusting the focus. I think maybe the stick there. I think the stick right there is for some reason interrupting the focus on it. Seems like every so often it's trying to adjust. Maybe I need some new tech. Maybe I need some new tech. My iPhone 4, my old iPhone, it's really crapping out a lot lately. I'm thinking about replacing it. Thinking about getting a new phone and replacing it completely. That's kind of cool the way it's getting light down there closer to the ground. Getting a little color and a little bit of red, a little red showing up in that. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. And I don't know, man, there's talk about a lot of rain tomorrow. Still kind of yellowish though, not so much red. I don't know, we'll see. I need a cup holder for my snowblower. There you go. Yeah, get one of those, Pilot, what you should do is you should get one of those things that you wear, those bladders, you know, that you wear that go on your backpack. And then you can fill that full of beer and then have a straw that comes up over your shoulder into your mouth for while you're walking around. You can sip on it. That's what you need while you're snow blowing. My daughter Lacey had one of those for her while she was dog mushing. She had a little bladder that strapped onto her back. And yeah, camelback, exactly, yeah. She had a little bladder that strapped onto her back, and then while she was dog mushing, she could sip and drink without having to stop or get anything out or what have you. So, hat with cup holders and straws. Yeah, one of those beer stroller things, that would work too. You know. Ah, beautiful sunset. Look at that. That's awesome. Just awesome, kids. Unfortunately, I was not able to live stream the chat this morning. I was preoccupied with my real estate stuff, but I'm afraid that's just the nature of it right now, guys. I got to focus on making money. So, yeah, there you go. Put that on Instagram. That's a great idea. Only problem is I'm videotaping it live stream and I can't shoot pictures. Oh, I can shoot pictures. Wait a minute. Let me grab my other phone. There you go. Grab my other phone. I'll snap a picture with that. There we go. Here. Did it that way. There we go. Got a good picture of it. It's a fashion statement. There you go. Man, that's a cool sunset tonight. That's one of the better sunsets I think we've had in a while. Ours keeps breaking, smiling. We have a couple for racing. Huh. Ours keeps breaking, smiling? Ours keeps breaking, smiling. I'm not sure what that is. Ours keeps breaking, smiling. We have a couple for racing. Okay, a couple camelbacks. I see. Okay. Isn't that just beautiful out there, guys? I meant smoking. Ah, okay. All right. All right. I get it. Okay. Yep. Yep. So your daughter uses those camelbacks on the motorcycle. My buddy Lee was talking to me today. I guess he's into motorcycle racing too, but he's into the kind of motorcycle racing where they're, you know, the like almost the Le Mans style, the road racing kind, where they're on pavement. And they go flying around corners and lay down low and all that kind of stuff. So, Smoking says I'm smiley. There you go. Oh man, just gorgeous. That's weird how it's having trouble maintaining focus. Keeps jumping back and forth. I'm not sure what that's about, guys. I really don't know what that's about. Irritating though, isn't it? Hats don't work well with my Bose noise-canceling headphones. Yeah, I hear you. Yep. I have a problem with mine, Pilot. I have the noise-canceling headphones here I use on the boat so I can, you know, not have to listen to the generator run while I'm watching something on YouTube or on the internet or whatever, or even when I'm chatting with somebody on the phone. And I don't like wearing my headphones while I've got a hat on. It gets in the way. I do like my noise-canceling headphones. So mine aren't Bose. They're an off-brand, but man, they sure are nice. They sure are nice. Makes it nice and quiet, comfortable. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I got to spin around here. My feet are getting numb from sitting on my butt like that too long. Ah, us old guys just sit sit in those positions for real long, you know. We gotta move around and get in a different position for a bit. It's the dinghy light. You know, you may be right. Yeah, I think you're right. It's either the dinghy light or something out there that's causing the focus to keep jumping back and forth all the time. Or maybe just the camera out that side of the phone. I don't know. Let me sit you guys down here for a second. Dog, don't knock that over. There you go. I see you guys. Hey guys, how's everybody out there? Guess what? It's time for another beer. Hey Pilot, there you go, my buddy. Plow just went through and put the snow. Oh man, don't you just hate that? Oh man, I know up in Alaska, you know, we would use our snow blower and we'd blow out our driveway, and they would grade the road with a road grader up there. And I can't tell you how many times we would have the driveway plowed out beautifully, have it all nice and clear, and then they go by with the road grader and just put a big old mound of nasty stuff right in, and my snow blower would always have a hard time with that. Fresh snow, not a problem. Fresh clean snow, quiet. Fresh clean snow, it would go ahead and blow that out, no problem. But that, you know, that broken up crunchy stuff that came up off the road when the road grader went through, that stuff my snow blower had a hard time with. That's when I would always break off shear pins and stuff. Just nasty stuff. So I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. Are you kidding? This is what I have to deal with. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to gloat. I really don't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm an asshole. I know. I'm a butt. But look at that, man. Look at that. I mean, I'm sitting here. It's been warm. You know, it's just been beautiful. Little walk to the street, not too bad. Just annoying. Yeah. Well, for my place up in Alaska, it was about 550 feet for my driveway. My driveway was about 550 feet long. So pretty good long driveway. I had to laugh. My property up in Alaska, you guys know I ended up selling it for about $160,000. Stop and start, yeah. And boy, you know, it just boggles my mind. Like I was talking with Lee today, the guy that gave me the ride, and this, you know, property we were looking at, you know, it's going to sell somewhere around $700,000, give or take 50 grand. You know, it's going to sell somewhere in that neighborhood. And $700,000. So in order to live in that house, you'd have to spend, say you put $100,000 down, you finance $600,000, you're spending pretty close to $3,000 a month to live in this little 3-bedroom, 1-bath cottage here in Key West, Florida. That exact same payment, you could have bought, I don't know, 600 acres in Alaska for that. It's just the disparity, you know, from location is just mind-boggling to me. You know, there are houses that I know of here in the Florida Keys that sell for $15 to $20 million. $15 to $20 million. You know, you go to an area like up there in Alaska, and man, you could buy an awful lot of acreage for that. Awful lot of acreage. So, but it's just, you know, it's where you're at. It's just where you live and where the location is. It makes such a huge difference. It makes all the difference. All the bunches. Yeah, all the bunches. My buddy Lee's in the same situation that I am. He was married. He was in, as I said, he was into road racing motorcycles. In fact, he would ride them, and twice he got hit in the head and ended up in a hospital in a coma for, you know, once it was only a day or two. The last time it was like a week. Part of the reason why his wife divorced him was because of that. So, but at least he understood why his wife divorced me. I still don't understand why Penny divorced me, but that's all right. It is what it is. It's over. I'm way over it now. But so he had the similar kind of experiences though, which was, so he's kind of an interesting guy to hang out with. About my age, about the same situation. So he's trying to fix up his boat. His engine in his boat is kaput. Kaput. He's having to put in new pistons and new rings and the whole enchilada. So Actually, to listen to him talk about what needs to be done to his engine, I almost wonder if he wouldn't be better off just repowering it and just buying a new motor and putting in it. But I guess he's got old Diesel Don working on rebuilding it. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but that's going to take a bit. See what happens there. And he's kind of hoping that they get it done pretty. I mean, he's not in a big hurry, but he wants to get it done fairly soon. Definitely wants to have it done by hurricane season. In fact, I've got some work to do to my ferryman. I got to get a new exhaust elbow put together for my ferryman, and a few other little tweaks on it I want to work on. Got to replace my house battery as it's fried. And thinking about trying to figure out some way of rigging up some batteries here. There was a guy here selling some used 12-volt refrigeration systems. I wish I had the funds to have bought one of those. That would have been a good deal at the time. He's now sold both of them, but he was offering them a pretty good deal. Of course, they were used, so they're going to be problematic. And he was getting rid of them, so obviously there was some reason why he was getting rid of them. You know, they weren't ideal, but anyhow. What are you doing, dog? Huh? What are you doing? Are you in the way? You in the way? You're blocking everyone's view? Yeah? How was your day today? Huh? How was your day? Well, I went down to look at that house. You were kind of stuck here by yourself, weren't you? Poor girl. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. You stuck here by yourself, so. Take a look at what our sunset's doing. Hear the conchorns blowing. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh, man. Enjoying coming up here on deck this evening and chatting with you guys. Just sort of a rest. It's been a busy, hectic day today. I've been on the go, on the go, on the go. I mean, running down there and shooting those pictures and video and coming back up here and uploading them. Running back over and going to play dominoes and then going to Publix and then coming back, putting the groceries away, and just get the groceries put away in time to do this. Just drives me, just been busy. So speaking of hurricane season, what are your plans? What are my plans for hurricane season? To not be here if a hurricane's coming. That's the gist of my plan. If a hurricane comes, I'm going to move the boat someplace. I don't know where, but I'm going to move the boat someplace. Or I may have sold the boat by the time hurricane season rolls around. One or the other. So, you know, yet to be determined. Mixing elbow is the part you need fabricated, right? Yes, I need to have a new mixing elbow fabricated. And it's not going to be, it's not a, I've checked it, I found a company that makes the, they still make, you know, the company that represents the engine manufacturer for my boat. And they do not have the exhaust for them. So, hey Carl, I took my first sailing lesson. I loved it, but wife hated it. Oh, Dan, sorry about that, ma'am. Yeah, you know, passions like sailing are a big, you know, a big adventure. I know, you know, my second wife, she was not into sailing, which I really didn't understand. I mean, you know, for her, it was sort of an ideal situation. She always wanted to travel. She always, as she put it, she wanted to get stamps in her passport. So I would have thought, you know, she would have liked it. But, you know, there's some women that are just, you know, they have it ingrained in their head that they have to have the house and they have to have, you know, and so you introduce sailing and it threatens that stereotype, you know, it threatens that value system. I guess that's the best way I can think of it. You know, so many women that I'm aware of that are opposed to it are the ladies that, you know, the husband says, hey, let's sell up, let's get rid of the house, let's get rid of everything and go buy a boat. And those people are like, you're out of your mind, you know. So where are you from, kind sir? I'm from planet Earth. First wife wouldn't let me fly. I showed her. Yeah, right? Females are complicated. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna delete you because I know who you are, old Dickie, and I think you're not a nice person. But I will admit what your statement was there about them being complicated is a true statement. But that name alone gets you booted out of my channel. So I have no time, effort, or patience for any of the haters. I just don't. So you're going to get on here and replicate, or if you are one of the hate channels, you're just gone. Gone forever and amen. Not participatory. Just the way it is. How long have you been sailing? Oh gosh, seems like forever. It depends. Most recently, this trip I started in May. I live on a sailboat. I bought the sailboat in May, actually end of April, May of this year in Sandusky, Ohio. 2,800 miles later, I'm here in Marathon, Florida on it. But before that, I've owned numerous sailboats, a couple of 3 sailboats before that. I first learned to sail as a kid growing up on Long Island with my girlfriend on her little sailfish. You almost couldn't even call it a sailboat. It's more of a stand-up paddleboard with a sail, you know, almost a windsurfer, if you will. But I mean, it was a regular sailboat. It wasn't a windsurfer. It wasn't a stand-up board. It was a regular sailboat. They just, you know, sunfishes were just these little tiny sailboats. So that was a big yawn, dog. You okay? How's your tongue doing? Let me see your tongue. Open up. Open up. Let me see. I know you don't like that, but I want to see your tongue. Yeah, you're doing okay. She hates when I reach in and grab her tongue. You're doing okay. You're okay. You're fine. Don't you dare spill my beer. Hello, dog. Oh, gosh. Hello. 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 Yeah, good girl. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. You're a good dog. Yes, you are. All right, get out. No, quit. Jeez, quit. Lay down. Lay down. All right, that was a lab attack. She was getting a little too excited there. I knew I had to calm her back down. One of it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Can you send me what I need to know? Share with someone who might be able to make the part. Yeah, Marie, there's a shop here I found that I'm going to be able to go to and make the part. I just need to get the funds together to do that. So, when Carl was just a little sailor. That was way back. Yeah, when Carl was just, yeah, I was just a wee pup of a sailor back then. Yeah. I tell you, it left some real impressions in me, you know. I must have a dog here or something in my nose. It's irritating the hell out of me. Had some, you know, left some lifelong lasting impressions, you know, learning to sail with that girlfriend. Great memories of being on a sailboat and having fun with her. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. So let's see. Rhonda Moulton says, must be nice to be outside in a t-shirt, snow and freezing ice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rhonda. I'm sorry. Yes, it's very nice to be here. We had a high, oh boy, I tell you what, it really is clouding up right now. Wow. When I started the live stream, the sky was clear. Now look how cloudy it's getting. I mean, this whole, let me show you guys over here behind me. Come on. There you go. Yeah, look at all the clouds coming in. See that? Look how cloudy it is all over there. All that's blowing up. I don't know why the camera keeps having problems focusing. I guess it's hitting that rope there, and that's changing it. Huh. Anyhow, lots of clouds rolling in now, guys. Let's see. I learned on a McGregor, but soon after a family friend let me have an extended use of a sailfish. Oh, cool. Yeah, McGregors are interesting boats. I think my instructor scared her. It was blowing about 20 knots. Should not have gone out. Yeah. You got to be very careful bringing new sailors up and making sure you don't scare them. So, Rhonda, yeah, the water here is about 70 degrees or so. 68 to 70 degrees. He didn't see me. He's looking the other way. guy dinging around. There's what's left of our sunset. Kind of petered out. Yeah, you don't snow blow clouds. Nope. Nope, but that's some serious rain coming down now. That's going to be some serious rain coming down tomorrow. We got some weather coming in. I mean, it looks like there's hardly any clouds over that direction whatsoever. But if I turn around and aim it that way, you can see all the cloud cover. And it's really clouding up over there. And that's the direction the wind's coming. The wind's coming from, well, the wind's actually coming out of the south right at the moment. My bow is pointed towards the south. That's north. So there's some other people dinghying by. Got a lot of dinghies traveling around tonight. Everybody's running around and getting all their errands done before tomorrow. I noticed that at Publix today. Publix was absolutely packed with people. There was so many people there in the grocery store, it was just unreal. Everybody was in there buying their groceries, trying to get ready to for the rain coming in so they can hold up for a day or two and let the weather pattern pass. That's my plan tomorrow. I'm going to be down below working all day. On the phone, working. On the internet, working. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow if I can help it. Not going anywhere, so. Oh, man. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, Gene the Dancing Machine. There he is. What's going on, Mr. Callahan? How are you? I'm really jealous now. I'm sorry, Rhonda. Yep. Actually, I may take a break tomorrow and do a little swimming. I'm going to go down and scrape some of my hull. So, funny part was my instructor got a little seasick, made my wife happy. Dead were 5? Dead were 5. Okay. When is it supposed to start raining? It's going to start raining this evening. Around 11 o'clock, it's supposed to start raining. It's going to rain pretty hard all day tomorrow. So, yeah, rub it in. I'm sorry, Rhonda. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, Gene's in the house. The Callahan man. The Callahan man. It just sounds weird. The Callahan man. Yep. Yep, good old Gene. He's a good guy. Snowing in Boston. Oh, man. Oh, seas were 5 feet. Okay, I got it. Yep. Dead were 5. Seas were 5. Okay. Yeah, Martin, good question. Don't know. Haven't seen Peaceful Dawn or Miss Shar. Miss Shar sometimes gets really busy and does a lot of other stuff. She doesn't always chat. Sometimes she just observes and watches, so. Where will you be this summer? I will be right here this summer. I'm going to be right here in Marathon, Florida this summer. I'm going to be working. I'm committing myself to putting in minimum of 12, maximum 24 months of nonstop work here and adding chinks, adding money, getting myself funded, seriously funded. So. What? Tell you, while I do this live stream, she just patrols. She goes round the boat and around the boat and around the boat. Somebody comes by, she'll jump down the dinghy or run out on the bow, stare at them, woof at them. She doesn't really woof at them. There's Peaceful Don. He's here. Hey, Don, how you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. So there's Don. Miss Shar may chime in as well, too. She often watches and doesn't participate. Clean hole on the lily, too. We can only dream. Yeah, well, you know, it's just a matter of priorities and available time. That's the deal, Marie. So you're getting the rain front that passed through here in New Orleans today. You're welcome. Oh, Gavin, thank you for that, man. Thank you for that very much. I appreciate it. Had 2 car accidents, recovering. How's it going? Oh, man, I'm sorry, Don. Wow. Well, I'm glad you survived your car accidents. I'm glad you hear 2 of them. Wow. You probably shouldn't be driving anymore if you had 2 of them that quickly, man. I'm glad you're okay, or at least you're here. I hope you're okay, Don. Sorry to hear that, man. All banged up but getting strength back. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're doing better, man. Glad you're doing better. So, for those of you guys that don't know, Don lives up there in upstate New York. Somewhere along the Erie Canal. I don't remember exactly where. I remember it was somewhere along the Erie Canal. About the middle somewhere of the Erie Canal. I don't remember the exact town. I remember he was going to come visit me, and I was staying at this kind of weird, I mean, it wasn't a weird dock, Oneonta. Yeah, I was staying at this dock there. It was a nice dock. It was just weird. It was very difficult to access it. If anybody wanted to come visit me, it was very difficult to get to where I was at. There was a road there coming in, but you weren't allowed to use the road. There was a walkway you could walk in, but it was like, 18 miles long to get in there. It was just kind of a weird spot. But yeah, I remember that up there in Oneonta, New York. A pretty area, though. Yeah, Murray remembers that. I'm up north in New York as well. Plattsburgh, yeah. There you go. Somebody in Plattsburgh. Cool. Well, welcome. Glad to see you comment. Pan Horse 1. Okay. Well, welcome, Pan Horse. Nice to see you there. Plattsburgh. Huh. Man, I haven't been in Plattsburgh in a long, long time. I was a kid, I think. Young man. I was a young man then, 20s or so. Don't get better quickly, damn it. I miss your philosophizing. Yeah, that's right, Martin. He always added some interesting character to the chat. Can't get much further north in New York than that. Nope, not much. Not much. You get much further north than that, you're gonna be Canadian, eh? You'll be saying "eh" all the time, eh? Hey, let's go get some beer, man, eh? Hey, I'll say this much for Canadians. At least they know the right size of beer can's supposed to be. All these American beers make these little 12 ounces. At least the Canadians make good sized beer cans, so not much here. Brake failure total, then accidental went full out. Known defect in Hondas. Wrap me around. Oh, man. Jeez, Don. Brakes failed. Accelerator went full out. Known defect in Honda. Well, you're a officer of the court, man. Go after them for that. Make them pay, Don. Make them pay. Known defect. Wow. Well, I'm glad I don't drive a Honda, I guess. Miss Lily doesn't like it when I grab her tail. Looking for a class action to join. Yeah, I'm sure there's some out there. If it's a known defect, you won't be the only one involved in that. What are you doing, dog? You having a good day? She was mad at me because I had to leave her alone when I went to go take pictures of my new listing. Yes, I did, didn't I? Sorry, I got to work. I can't be here scratching your butt all day long like you want me to be. Right? She's so funny. Oh, let's see what the sunset's doing now. Oh, we're getting a little something, something back there. Yeah, a little something, something back there. El Chapo was found guilty today. Oh, cool. Well, if El Chapo was found guilty, I guess I can actually unwrap that kilo of cocaine I found. No, I'm kidding. It was empty. It was empty. You saw that in the video. It was empty. I'm kidding. Oh, man. What you doing, dog? What you doing, huh? Right now, there's a lot of people hanging out in the back of their boats. I can hear a lot of conversations going on. Old Bill over there on Lanicky, I can hear him chatting. Oh, man, I was so angry earlier. I was trying to get online, and my laptop is having trouble recognizing my own phones, my cell phones. It couldn't see my iPhone here on the boat that was literally touching my laptop. It was laying on top of my laptop. it couldn't see that one, but it could see Bill's iPhone over there on Lenicky. My computer could see his iPhone over there, but couldn't see my iPhone, and my iPhone was actually laying on top of the computer. Even if I picked up my iPhone and moved it all around the cabin, trying to get, you know, in line with whatever directional antenna thing it may have, it was not recognizing my iPhone, but yet it could see Bill's iPhone over there on that boat. That's just so weird. And I oftentimes have it seeing Chan's boat. Chan, that's Chan's boat there, that boat there. It would oftentimes see his wireless hub. He's got a Wi-Fi network on his boat. It could see his boat, and it could see Bill's boat, but it couldn't see my iPhone literally right on top of it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. I guess I don't understand the tech well enough to understand why it doesn't do that. So, but now that old El Chapo was found guilty, I can be free with my cocaine now. I don't think he'd be looking for that one for the rest of his life. Yeah, probably not. I don't think he'd be doing much of anything the rest of his life except walking back and forth in a small cell. And rightfully so. You know, I mean, those guys, all of those guys down there in the cartels and stuff, I mean, they're just animals. Absolute animals. So you hear about all the stuff going down there, all the hundreds of thousands of Mexicans that have been killed in that drug trade. Just unreal. In fact, it's the main reason why I support the legalization of marijuana, and I really do. I'm not, you know, I've smoked from time to time, and I don't mind smoking. You know, I'll blow a joint with a friend or something from time to time, but I don't go out and buy pot. And even though up in Alaska it was legal, I didn't go down and buy pot anytime. You know, I much prefer a beer for a buzz than to get stoned. But that said, I really want marijuana to be legalized, because then people will be less likely, if they can get marijuana cheaply, they're less likely to be importing cocaine. And that really disrupts a huge criminal element in my mind. And I think that's a good thing. So you would have tied into his phone, saved some cash. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't know his password to his phone, so hopefully he doesn't escape again. Yeah, hopefully. 1 year down the Baja, our windsurfing site was given a unique water hazard. Many bales of marijuana floating. Someone must have been pissed. Many happy campfires were had. Oh gosh, Martin, that's funny. Just to build to turn his hotspot on. No, I would see it. I don't know his password to his hotspot, but Marie says she doesn't. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Digging a tunnel, better put in a second floor cell. Yeah. And Andy, 2 words. Second floor. Yeah, there you go. Second floor. You know, there's what's left of the sunset, kids. Kind of petered out, not much color. A lot of clouds moving in. I can still see the moon directly above me. Yep, there's the moon right up there. But we're getting a lot of cloud cover coming in that direction. Looking that way, we're getting a lot of cloud cover over there. Boy, it's really having trouble focusing, isn't it? That's all right, kids. There we go. I got a commission check that'll be coming in here in the next 60, 90 days or so. I'll invest in some new tech when that happens. So we've got some better cameras and equipment for live streaming with, just to do a better job. Even this right now is looking kind of pixelated. I guess in low light it really degrades the picture quality. So, oh well, kids, look, it's getting to be about that time. Picture quality is pretty poor, and I'm out of beer. I have to go down and get another one. So I'm going to probably go ahead and end this live stream and go get myself another beer and maybe put on a movie. I may watch a movie, have some dinner. I have not eaten dinner yet tonight. Been busy, so I got to get some food. kind of hungry. So let's think of all the Americans that were killed and lives destroyed by the, yeah, right, exactly, the cartels. Be very, very quiet. Morgan is hunting RVs. Yeah, right. Be very, very quiet. Yeah, good job, Morgan. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to seeing him in an RV. I'd like to see that. Oh man, something smells good. Somebody's cooking some steaks or something on a grill. I can smell them from here. So El Chapo should pay for the wall. Yeah, yeah. Well, the amount of his money they've confiscated, they could probably afford to pay for the wall. So, actually, in talks with a dealer in Ocala. Oh, there you go, Morgan. In Ocala, Florida. Wow. Very good. Very good. Anyhow, kids, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Guys, you know, I'm trying to be good and keep it to a minimum, but I've got my phone bill and my mooring ball bill coming up very quickly. I'm getting a little worried about having enough money to cover those. Right now, I just did a little mini provision today and spent the last of my money. I mean, literally, I got $2 left in my account. I mean, quite literally, $2. So I was half tempted to just go ahead and blow that $2 on a lottery ticket for all good $2 is going to do me, but I didn't. I left the $2 in there hoping they're going to breed and make more, but really getting down to the wire here on getting a phone bill and getting the mooring ball paid. So if anybody can kick in and help out, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Would-Be. There's the PayPal, guys. If you guys could jump in and help out, I greatly appreciate it. Making really good progress business-wise. Making really good progress. I expect my first commission check here in the next 60 to 90 days, and it's going to be a beauty. Get that done. I will never have to ask for funds ever again. But right now, in this last 60, 90 days, I'm still going to need some help. So if you guys can jump in and help out, I would appreciate it. If you can't, I understand that too. So I certainly appreciate it. But if you can, Clean Hull Fundraising, you start. All right, Marie. Hey, Canadian Giant. All right, guys. Well, listen, be good, be careful, take good care of one another. Getting so dark you can barely see me now. So remember, there Would-Be's posted my PayPal. If you can jump in, help out. There's a link in the description down below if you can. That'd be great. And we'll have more for you tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to live stream the Buki Harbor Cruisers Net in the morning. So, but I'm going to have to do it from down below. There won't be a nice view like I've been able to do the last couple of days because of the weather. So, anyhow, kids, we'll have more for you later. Be good, be careful, take good care of one another, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.